Hi, everybody. Welcome to Good Grief. Today's guest is my really great friend, Harry Jowsey. We have such a fun conversation today. We talk about life. We talk about how we became friends. We talk about his father passing away and how it changed his life, and then also what he's up to now. You're going to love this one, and thank you for tuning in. This is episode 1 with Harry Jowsey. Harry Jowsey. Welcome to Good Grief with Amanda Kloots.
Wow, I need to meet him.
Yes. Oh
Please,
my God. I've never met him. Okay. So this is the diamond I made out of Nick's ashes.
Wow.
And then I got Harry to make a diamond out of his dad's ashes.
It's kind of blue, huh?
I know. When you hold it in the light, it turns blue.
Wow. And all the little ones, that's him too?
No, that's not him. Just the big one. But it's engraved NC at the bottom, really teeny tiny. And do you want to know something cool? The first place I ever put any of his ashes was in the Pacific Ocean. So I love that it looks blue sometimes.
There he is. That's so cool. Yeah, mine is light blue, but
yeah.
I accidentally broke it.
Can I show you something?
Yeah.
Look, when we set it so that the stone always touches my skin.
So nice. Do you feel comfort?
You know what? I feel like it has magical powers. Like,
for sure.
When I first held it, I was like, there's an energy in this. Like, it felt really cool. And I remember you got yours before me and you were like, it's kind of weird. Like, you don't know what to expect. And so I was going into it like, I don't know what to expect. And then I was like crying. It's really emotional.
Well,
I know.
It's your husband.
I know.
I hope that you would be crying. No, you're right. Because I was feeling funny. I was like, all of him is in that?
Yeah,
like,
well, not all of him, because it's only a half a cup of ashes.
Oh yeah,
right?
I got some left.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw it in the air. Like, let him go like a bird.
Were you shocked at how many ashes? Did you get all of your dad's ashes, or did your siblings?
Split it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, humans. There's a lot.
It's a lot of ashes.
Yeah,
and it's unexpected. When you pick up the ashes, I don't know why, I thought it was gonna be like
this much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instead, it's like a huge box.
You can make a sandbox.
Yes, that like weighs a ton in a paper bag, in a plastic box, and it is the most depressing thing. And I remember the woman.
In a plastic bag.
Yeah, in a little bag, and then she's like, "Well, here you go. Here, I hope you have a great day." And I was just like, "Are you kidding me right now?" Like,
yeah.
It felt like a movie scene. Like, it wasn't really my life.
Have you seen that video of the friends that go skydiving with their friends' ashes?
No. Have you ever gone skydiving?
No.
Will you go with me?
No.
What?
No, let's do it. No, but it's the funniest.
Would you?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It's the funniest video ever because they're like, it's so beautiful. They're like in the sky, they're releasing his ashes as they're falling down. But it just never ends.
Oh, no.
There's just so much ashes, and everyone's like, what's going on? It's like a 2-minute video, just nonstop ashes. Yeah. Everyone's like, this guy is the biggest person ever.
I mean, it's amazing. And there's bones in there. Like, did you see the bone? Like, it's really, I recently just showed Elvis Nick's ashes for the first time.
Whoa.
I know.
Was that okay?
Were you like too soon?
Well, not too soon, but.
Like, you know, the thing is he was asking me about his, like, did daddy get buried or is there a coffin? Like, I don't know why this came up. And I was like, actually, like, daddy was cremated and we can go see his ashes. And I was so nervous about showing him because I have an urn, I have a vase, I've made jewelry. I mean, like, and there's still so many ashes in this plastic box. And I bring out the box and I show Elvis and I'm like, getting all emotional. I'm like, this is your dad and these are his ashes. And he was like, cool, can I go play dinosaurs now? And I was just like, okay, yeah, sure. Go play dinosaurs. He didn't care.
But that's kind of nice though.
I know.
Kind of like pops the balloon a little bit.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
That's the right thing.
It's so kids.
Yeah. And
they just are like resilient and they're just like, okay. And I think because I've always been really honest about Elvis with his dad, he's just kind of like, yeah, okay, Mom, bye.
That's nice.
I know. Oh, he's a cool kid.
He's the coolest kid. You guys have the best relationship.
Thank you. I love him. I know. He loves you. I know. I hope so. Yeah, he loves you, though. I have to start off by saying, I love you so much. You are literally one of my favorite people. Every time I'm about to hang out with you, I'm genuinely excited to see you because I know that it's going to be fun and funny, but then also like we can get super deep in like 0.2 seconds and start crying.
So quick. Or asleep, like the last one.
Or asleep. And we don't care. And we can really do anything. And you're just the best person. And you come to my house and you play with my kid and you're fun. And you're just literally like, I love you so much. I'm so glad you're in my life. I really am.
I'm grateful for you.
Well,
this is crazy. What a wild journey we've had.
I know. And we just saw each other last week. That was last week. I took you as a +1 to a red carpet event, a premiere.
And I fell asleep in it.
Rightfully so, dude. You flew from Paris, landed that day, and then you still said yes and went to this premiere with me for a very girly show.
Yeah.
This is the kind of guy you are. And if I wouldn't have wanted to see your house, you would have probably said, I'll pick you up.
Yeah.
And you're such a gentleman. And you're always like, can I hold your purse? And like, you let me take your arm, or you'll like hold my hand. And you're just like, you like treat me like such a lovely lady. It's just
you
really.
are a lovely lady.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, you're not my boyfriend or anything. Like, but you really just like every time we're together, you're just so thoughtful and caring. And you're like, give me your phone. I'll do the red carpet stuff. Like, you're just so generous.
That's what I'm here for.
Well,
it's my job.
I'm just saying, you're a very good friend. And yes, I took you to this premiere and you were so tired. And I didn't even care that you fell asleep because like I was like holding your arm and like it was so nice.
It was nice.
It was nice.
I hope I wasn't snoring.
I don't think you did.
Yeah, I remember waking up and I was like, oh my God, I didn't want you to be upset.
Not at all.
It was a good sleep.
I saw you nodding off and I think I gave you permission. I was like, it's okay, go to sleep.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't expect you to like watch this very girly show.
Yeah,
it's okay.
I got to watch it though.
It's very cute.
It's good.
Mm-hmm. And it had like a twisty turn. I haven't watched the next episode, but it was good.
It's out now.
It's out now. Yeah, on Peacock. But listen, this is a big day. Okay. I'm launching this pod. You're my first guest.
Yes.
And the launch of your new show that you invited me into, Let's Marry Harry, or maybe I just inserted myself into.
No, I needed you there.
Because I was like, I'm not letting you do this without my advice.
It's crazy.
Is also premiering today, which we're going to get to, but like big day.
Big day. The biggest.
Big day. Are you nervous for this to come out?
Ready for it to happen.
Yeah.
Because like we finished, nearly a year ago.
Yeah.
There's just so much life that's been lived in between then and now.
Yes.
And also like because you don't know what's in the show and what isn't.
Yeah.
And how I'm going to be portrayed. But I think because I just had to be myself and I didn't have to be a played out version of myself. I think it's going to be all good. Mm-hmm. And if it isn't, then that's all good. That's what's meant to happen.
And you had no control on any edits, right? Like, did they show you anything and like ask for your approval? No.
I was also like, I don't know if I want to see it. But also, what's funny is all the comments when I posted the cast, everyone's like, Harry has a type. He only picked brunettes. I was like, I didn't cast the people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just showed up first day and I was like, oh my God. And same as you guys, like, oh, these are the girls. These are the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I think I've even asked you that question. Like, did you have any say as to who?
No idea.
And I actually remember being on a hike with you and being like, no, I gave them full control. Like, I didn't want to be a part of it. Like, I told Netflix, like, you choose these ladies for me.
Yeah, even with like Georgia and even like friends, I was just like, and my family, I said, pick anyone. Like, interview every ex, interview every person in my family, every person in my life. So obviously these are my favorites. But I was like, that was the thing. Everyone's shocked about that too. Like, oh, you, like even with the ex stuff, I was like, I'm pretty sure they called all of my exes and had meetings with all of them.
Wow.
And they were like, we don't know if we really like these people, but we love Georgia for you. And I was like, sweet, she's cool. Mm-hmm. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. And Sunny, we love Sunny.
We love Sunny. Yeah, apparently he's got a real good look on the show.
He's got a what?
Real good look on the show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this is like really funny. Like, keeps it real.
I mean,
that's his job.
Yeah, he was so good. I think he could be the biggest TV star if he wanted to be. And you, again, are such a great friend to Sonny and you love his kids.
Oh, my God.
Like, you're such a fan of him and his wife and their family. Like, do you, like that's what I want one day? Like,
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're like the perfect yin and yang of each other. I think the thing I love most about them is no matter what's going on, like all their businesses, everything that's going on, like they'll always be there no matter what. Like I remember one year when I'd lost a friend to suicide and I think Sonny called me or Drea called me or they knew that something was wrong. And he's like, where are you? And it was like late at night. I'm like, oh, it's all good. I was just like having dinner by myself. And he showed up to the restaurant. I didn't even tell him where I was. And he showed up and just sat with me.
Does he have like your Find Your Phone or something? He
does.
Showed you the location? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm just going to get dinner by myself. Like I feel a bit funny. And he just sat. He's not very good at like being like soft and telling you how he feels, but he's the best guy because he shows it. Like
he just sat there by you while you ate?
He just sat and just hung out. It was like late at night. And I know he like is usually up early, like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And it was like 10 or 11 at night. I was just sitting there and he just like showed up.
He's a good guy.
He's the best. Yeah.
We were joking on set that we would have coffee every morning. And I remember one of the last days of filming, you were like, you guys are having coffee every morning? And I was like, yeah, every morning we go have coffee. You were like, what?
Yeah. I was like,
Harry, no.
I was like, no way you guys love each other that much. I was like, you're spending way too much time together. It threw me off. And I'm like,
but you believed us for like a hot second.
Well, I was like, I wanted to believe something. I'm in this crazy house.
I mean, okay, we're going to get to that. But I want to talk about, first of all, how we met, which, again, this is going to be a kudos to you because...
No, we met before this.
I know.
Okay, sorry.
Let me speak. It's my podcast. I have the microphone.
My bad.
You do too, but I tell you when you're allowed to talk.
Okay, it's him.
No, we originally met at a charity event.
That's the one.
But then we re-met when you came on the Tyler Henry show that I was hosting.
Yeah.
And I did not know, they never let me know who the guest was because they feared that I might they just were being very protective over Tyler and they didn't want me to give anything away. So I never knew. So that day I walk in, like 10 minutes before the show starts, they finally tell me who the guest is and they say, it's you. And I was like, oh, I've met Harry before. And I was like walking, I always went over and walked over to meet everybody. And I was like, he's never going to remember meeting me at that charity event. And I walk in, I was like, hi. And you were like, we met at that charity event. And I was like, I knew I liked this guy.
Yeah, well, how would I not remember that?
We met for like 2 seconds at that charity event.
Yeah, I know. It was nice. It was a good 2 seconds.
So sweet of you. It was anyways. And so then your episode of Tyler was so awesome.
Yeah.
And he talked about your friend that committed suicide and he was talking about how like you have so much going on and how he sees like your life just exploding in like great ways and how you're a vision boarder and a manifester. And I was literally like, doing my job of like taking the notes and I was just like, I want to be his friend. Like, I'm a manifester. I like vision boards.
Yeah.
We both did Dancing with the Stars. And I was
like, why can't we be friends?
So then I go up to Farah after, your amazing manager, and I walk up to her and I was like, maybe I could be on Harry's podcast because we could talk about Dancing with the Stars and vision boards and manifesting. And then we became friends.
And then here we are.
I know.
That was crazy. I've never watched that show back though.
I watched my episode back.
Okay.
Yeah. You should watch it back. That'd be interesting to watch it now.
Yeah, it'd be weird to watch it now. Because I think you probably knew that my dad was going.
I bet, maybe. Or just to see, like, because your life has blossomed so much, just to see, what he would have said. You should watch it back.
Yeah. It was honestly funny, too, when I had him on my podcast. And, like, when he starts sweating is when you know something's coming through.
Yes.
And I remember sitting there. I was like, like, is my dad going to come through? Like, is he going to give me a free reading or something? Like, I was sitting there, like, this would be a good episode. Yeah. But we're, like, talking about him or whatever else. He's not sweating. And then we stand up to hug and his whole back was wet from sweat. And I was like, fuck. He's like, if you ever need to talk about it, I'll be here. And I'm like, oh no, I should have asked.
And you didn't though, right? I remember you telling me, you're like, I should call him, but you felt bad. But he's guilty. So nice. He's the nicest person.
Yeah, but I feel like.
You're taking advantage of him?
Yeah. And I feel like probably everyone in his life is like, they meet him for the first time. Yeah. It's like, hey, Tyler, tell me about my dead cat. You know, like that. Yeah. And I was like, I don't want to be that guy.
I know.
Because that's transactional, not real.
Well, and again, that's very much you. You're not transactional.
You didn't do it either.
You're very real. No, I didn't.
I remember I asked you. I was like, did you ever do it when we were on the show?
Yeah.
And they surprised you?
Yeah, he surprised me. But yeah, I never asked him anything either. And we were spending a lot of time together and I was always curious. But I was
Where is he?
Like, hey, is Nick coming through? But I do your podcast and I remember this. You were at your old apartment because now you have a house because you bought a house. Congratulations.
No, I didn't buy it.
Lovely. You didn't buy it? Oh, you're renting that house? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because I didn't know if, but thank you though.
Okay.
But no, I didn't.
But still, big step.
Well, I didn't know if I wanted to live in that area.
Got it.
And when I finished Let's Marry Harry with whoever, we were like, let's get started on life.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm like, maybe I'll buy it. And then they were like, let's just rent first and figure it out.
Your old apartment is where you used to do your podcast, and we were in your kitchen and you were like making something. I don't know what you were doing. And you were like, I asked you all about that grief stuff because my dad is going to die in 2 weeks. And I was just like, what? And you said it so like, and I fly to New Zealand tonight. I'm on a plane tonight and I'm going to visit my dad for 2 weeks. And he's taking the medicine to like put himself down. He has cancer and it's really bad. And I was just like,
what the fuck? It's a weird prank.
I just immediately was just like, felt, for you, obviously, because once you go through losing somebody and watching somebody die, you're just, for me personally, and I think you now too, you're just like, oh my God, how can I help you? And so then you go to New Zealand. Listen, I find what you did amazing and very admirable because also you didn't have the best relationship with your dad growing up, right? Yeah. And most people, I would think, if you didn't have a great relationship with your dad, find out your dad is dying and would not do what you did. But you did anyways, because, well, I don't want to speak for you, but I know that you've told me, you're like, bygones be bygones. Like, he's dying and I'm his son and I'm going to go sit by him and who cares how things used to be. Yeah,
we had a pretty colorful relationship, I think, like with alcoholism's a bit of a heavy one. A lot of ebbs and flows like within our family and kind of tore our whole family apart. But when I went and did ayahuasca, it was when I really like separated the addiction and the person. And I think like a few years before my dad passed, that was when I started like that work of like, okay, let's figure it out. And then I remember the first big step I took was actually then in Georgia. And my sisters were like, hey, we think dad's not doing well. And this was like a few years ago because he had cirrhosis of the liver. So like from the alcohol, and he was pretty much like, I'm just going to do what I want and have fun. And that's him.
How many years was he an alcoholic?
Like, all of them.
All of his life. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's just, I guess it was like the culture, like when they grew up, same with my mom, like they just love a drink. Just like after work, have a glass of wine, but then it turns into like a couple bottles.
Yeah. Oh wow!
And then someone eats all the cheese and crackers.
Yeah.
But I remember the first time that I reconnected with him it's kind of funny. I flew to New Zealand, surprise trip, didn't tell anyone. Only told two of my sisters, Sarah and Rose, the ones that you met.
Yeah.
Love them so much, and they were like, "Oh, we have this Airbnb to Dad, like in a nearby town. If you want to come stay or come see us with the kids." And I remember I was standing and I hadn't spoken to him in like a few years.
Wow.
And I was like, fuck it, I can't, because problem is with our relationship is if I called him or I text him or emailed him, things will get mixed up.
Yeah.
And there might be words that will get jumbled up or he'll overthink on something. And then I'll get an email at like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. and it will be like, rah.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it, if I just stand in front of him, if I know he's sick or he's not doing well, I'll just stand in front of him and then and worst case scenario is he goes, fuck you, and like runs away. Or best case, we have a hug.
Yeah.
And I remember and it was kind of funny. The Airbnb that I booked was actually a church.
Oh, wow.
An old church that they like gutted and like rebuilt.
Oh, cool.
It was
that
pretty
had
cool.
To be cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And then I remember I was standing in there. I remember looking out, I see his van pull up and I was hiding behind the window and I see him walk around. And then my sister's like, open the door and he just walks in. It's just tears. As soon as he saw me, it's just tears.
Aww.
And it was so nice. We had the best hug and I was there for a few days. And he was great. It was all good. It was perfect. We just spoke about everything. We talked about everything. Just realized a lot of stuff like doesn't matter, you know?
Yeah.
And then ever since then, we were good. Like we had a pretty good relationship. And then when the illness stuff kind of came about, I had 2 trips to New Zealand. Everyone was there, like all my siblings and stuff. And I was like thankful that I'm in this position and do this work that we do so that I could make sure everyone's taken care of. Like had Airbnbs for everyone.
Yeah.
And it was nice to be in New Zealand. And I was
so generous to your family. You're always like taking care of that. No, you really are.
I'm trying my best.
You are.
I remember the one day, I think Moni, my eldest sister, was like, let's just walk in the room and no one say anything. It was all his kids. And we walked in. Felt really powerful. It was kind of like a weird thing to do. But we all walked in and we all just like stood around his bed and just said nothing. And he was like, wow. I remember seeing his eyes, like him looking at all of us.
Oh.
Like couldn't believe that we were all there and like there for him.
Yeah.
And then anyway, it seemed like he was getting better. And I went back to LA because I think I had some work stuff to do, but I had couple of weeks. And it was funny. I think it was before I saw you. Dom and I had a brand deal to Vegas for the Gladiator film. And I bought this like, because I thought I had to wear like gladiator armor to the premiere. So I went on Etsy and I spent like $1,500 on this like heavy duty gladiator armor, which didn't fit me because I'm not a normal sized human.
Yeah.
And like this stupid helmet. And I remember, and like leg things or whatever else.
Like a skirt? Like the gladiator
everything.
skirt?
And like Dom pulled up and I had a whole suitcase just for that. And he was like, I'm pretty sure they said they're providing the gladiator stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. Walk in the room, everyone's trying it on. And I was like, oh, so I'm the only idiot that brought his own stuff. But that was so funny because like that night was when I got a call where it was like, oh, he's not doing well because he was in hospital. So they went and checked for like bowel cancer and stuff and actually punctured his bowel.
Oh, okay.
And then they put like his belly swelled up, and because he's got cirrhosis liver, his liver wasn't filtering out all the toxins, so he was just getting a bit loopy. And they gave him some meds that made his brain go a little bit funny. So I remember my sisters were like, "Hey, you might actually have to come back right now. Like we think he's on his way out." And I remember being in this
gladiator in Vegas. Oh my God.
And just crying.
Oh my God.
Like just crying, and with Dom is just like he's the best guy ever. And he doesn't get enough like kudos, but he's
your best friend.
Best friend. Yeah. And we were in this room in Vegas.
Other than Sunny.
Yeah.
And me.
And we were in this room in Vegas, and I remember like he just started trying to do like front flips on the bed and like roll around. He's like, "What can I do to make you laugh?"
Aww.
And he was like grown ass man, like he'd had a few drinks, and he'd just like run at the bed and like do a somersault on it in a gladiator outfit. And I'm sitting there just crying. I'm like,
"Aww,
it's not helping."
It's not helping. Can you stop?
Yeah,
please?
I was like, please just piss me off. No, it was honestly, it was the cutest thing ever.
Aww.
And then I came back, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back to New Zealand. And then that was when we landed, we saw him in hospital, and they figured out that he had that terminal illness. And they're like, 3 to 6 months. But he was pretty much checked out.
Then when did he decide that he wanted to do the end of life? What's that medicine called?
It's called assisted dying.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can do it 2 ways. You can have the IV, which like puts you to sleep in like a minute or so, or you have the drink. And because it's such a rigorous process in New Zealand, because obviously they don't want people to do it if they're not of sound mind, or if someone's forcing them to do it. We were trying to figure out all the options and what was best. It was basically me, my sister Rose and Sarah, they're basically every day with him. And he thought like the idea got dropped on him, I think by my elder sister. And he was like, okay, I didn't know that was an option. And then went into that process of like figuring it out. And then it takes about a month minimum because they have to have the initial meeting. My dad would call him the death doc, had the initial meeting with the death doc. And then they kind of do all their paperwork to make sure that like, hey, they have to check with the hospital, check all the records and make sure everything makes sense. And then a week later, I have another meeting with him. And I think the first meeting was the weirdest one because I was there and I was like, this is really weird.
Did it at all feel like you're giving up on me, your family, or like you're leaving us too soon? No. Okay.
I think a few of my siblings had that emotion immediately.
Maybe because they have kids too, like your grandkids.
Oh, not even like my brother was like pretty much like he ebb and flow. Everyone has
their own opinion on it, right?
Yeah, and basically my whole thing was, obviously that's the last thing I want you to do.
Yeah.
What makes you feel comfortable in this crazy situation?
Yeah.
Like what's your silver lining? And his was, I just want to go with my dignity and self-respect. He's like, I don't want people wiping my bum. I want to be able to talk. I want to be able to move around, and I still want to be myself. I don't want to start to lose my mind and then lose myself in this just because you guys want to keep me up.
Yeah. Which you can't fight that. I mean, if you're told you have 3 to 6 months and your liver's exploding and your stomach's puffed out, like, I mean, I don't know how you'd want to. I get it. You know what I mean?
It's weird mental gymnastics to like understand it too. Cause like, and I guess that was my biggest thing with him was like, I gotta not have my thoughts and feelings on this at all. Like, this is you. I want to support no matter what.
Well, no, but Harry, that's like so mature. Not a lot of people remove their ego out of the situation and go, I'm just here for you. I'm going to support you in whatever you want to do.
I guess like for me, that was my only option.
Yeah.
Because I see everyone else, not everyone else, but like people spiraling and doing backflips and getting angry, getting sad, getting like confused and whatever else. And I just remember being in the hospital every day, every morning I go see him, every day would be there. And I just see it take such a heavy toll on him. I'm like, this is his decision. This is all about him, no one else. Like, who am I to try and make it about myself or how I feel? I'm like, fuck that. Like, it sucks, but like, I've got forever to deal with that.
Yeah.
He's just got the next couple of weeks. Did that first meeting, and then my mum found out that I was in New Zealand because of my Snapchat.
Right.
And they didn't have like the best relationship. They weren't talking, but it was her birthday and she was getting remarried.
Yeah.
So I flew back to Australia for one weekend and I wasn't allowed to tell her that this was going on.
Can't believe you did this.
So
like dad's dying in the hospital, mom's getting remarried, birthday. Just like compartmentalize.
And I was the
things.
only one that she was like cool with. So I was the only kid that went.
No one else came.
Yeah. And so I remember I flew back for that, and then I flew back to New Zealand, and then so like was with dad throughout all of it, and then was in those final meetings. So then they do the process of like the assisted dying gets more and more intense as obviously you get closer to like figuring out a day, but it has to go to like the Ministry of Health at the government. They have to review everything. And basically by that fourth meeting, I think that was like, all right, you're approved, figure out the day that you want to go and whatever else.
God.
And it was really weird. Like it was so strange. Like, but he was, the problem with dad was when I first got there, I was pushing around in a wheelchair. And then as the weeks went on, he started getting better.
I remember you telling me this.
I'm like, this motherfucker is lying. Like, what is he doing?
So you're in New Zealand. I'm in LA. I'm so worried about you. And we're just voice noting every day. Like, and you're telling me what's going on. And I'm like trying to give you advice from LA, from afar, from what I've been through to like just give you advice. Voice noting. I remember being like, Amanda, I don't know what's going on, but like dad's getting better and like his death day is coming up, but he's like happy and he wants fast food and he's like, his numbers are getting better. And like, what the fuck is going on?
Didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, it's a second wind or something. I'm like, is it? How long does it last? Like, let's keep it going. The death process in New Zealand, especially in the native culture there, is like so interesting and beautiful. And I'm kind of disappointed that I'm just a white guy from Australia because my sister, like the culture around.
You were telling me this. Yeah, like the traditions that they do.
But when he went, so he had the drink, and the problem was with the drink. It's meant to be like 10, 15 minutes. Like go to sleep, whatever. Because he hadn't basically eaten in a month, like he just had blueberries and stuff in the morning. His stomach was so empty that it kicked in way too quick.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, we thought, we were like trying to fumble to get the last song that he wanted. And he's like, I'm like, I was like, wait. I was like, we got to play Ed Sheeran. No.
Oh my God.
It was so wild. And then, I remember he had the drink and he's like, oh, that tastes like fucking shit. And then we're like, oh, we got to give him, because he loves Chivas Regal, the whiskey.
Okay.
Like, oh, we got to give him that. And he was like trying to have it as he's like quickly going to sleep. Like, fuck, this is too quick. Like they lied to us.
First of all, can't they make the drink taste good? Like it should be like a chocolate milkshake. I mean, if it's the last thing you're drinking.
It should be nice.
I mean, it should be nice.
Yeah.
They should be able to make it
I
nice.
guess they're not going to care.
I would care.
Yeah.
I would be like, if this is how I'm going, I want it.
Yeah, make it taste like a smoothie from...
Yeah.
Body Energy Club. Yeah, everyone. No, it was, I think my favorite thing about, obviously, it's all horrible, but my favorite thing about it is my sister Sarah said to me, you got to grab his feet so you get all his magic powers when he goes over.
That's cool.
And I was like, oh, really? So I'm like sitting there, I'm squeezing.
Because that's a New Zealand thing?
No idea. I think it's just her thing.
Oh,
but it was nice. It gave me so much peace in that moment. Because like everyone that he loved was around him. And then, had the drink and like, did the death rattle, which was the worst thing ever. Have you heard that?
No, what's the death rattle?
Oh, never heard of this?
Right when they're about to,
they're trying to get air, and it's like rattling in their lungs. It's horrible. But the funny thing was, well, not funny, but I'm like holding his feet, and then I think he's gone. Right, I think he's gone. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm out of this room. Like I was like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta walk away, and his head is like over towards my sister.
Oh no.
And she goes to move his head. He goes.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And I was like, no way. She screamed, ah! Like it was the craziest thing ever. But I'm like, that's Dad.
Yeah, that's Dad.
That's his last laugh. Like,
yeah,
so funny.
Oh my God. You know, the feet thing, that makes sense because I just did this energy healing with this Reiki master. You should see her. You would love her.
You have so many people I need to see.
Yeah, I know. I do. She's so good. And when she ends it with my feet, and she was like, your feet, you know, it's your grounding, like where you ground is where everything comes down to. It's like, so that makes sense that like you would get your magical powers there.
Yeah.
I like that. That's really cool.
Yeah. No, it was nice. It gave me that peace of mind. But then, so they left his body in the room for like 2.5 hours because like apparently that's how the soul like
goes.
Finally comes through.
Okay.
And my sisters were adamant. They're like, we're not giving the body to a morgue. We're not giving the body to anyone. It's ours. We're keeping him. And I was like, wow, okay. Like they were like, we're handling everything. Oh. Which was, I don't know did I tell you this?
I don't remember you telling me that. I do remember you saying that there was like a beautiful like thing that your sisters did, but that was all because of like New Zealand tribal traditions,
at the
right?
house. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they once he goes, they leave him for like 2 hours or 2.5 hours, and elders come in and they put essential oils on him and they do like the whole spiritual thing for them. But I like immediately as soon as he was gone, I'm like, okay, like I got to get out. But I called my mum right away and I told her everything that I wasn't allowed to tell her before. And then so he was in the room, and my brother and my sister put him in like this nice suit that me and him picked before. And we come back and his friend had actually built him a coffin, which was really grim. Trying to see if he fits in it before he goes. Okay. He was like standing in it. I'm like, Dad, we got to hide that from you.
God. Oh my God.
Yeah, because he's just funny guy. Like he would just make jokes out of everything. I'm like, Dad, like that's not funny.
Yeah.
At all. But it's just him.
Yeah.
But we so actually as he went to go, my sister took off his ponam, it's like greenstone, and put it on me. Which was really special. And like a beautiful thing. I've been too afraid to wear it because I'm like, I used to wear it. It's like a big green stone and like a rope.
Yeah.
Again, a beautiful thing that people in New Zealand do. But when they left his body and they got him changed, all the men came back in, and picking up his body and putting it in a coffin was the weirdest, hardest thing because like just all limp. Like dead weight's a real thing.
Yeah,
it's the worst thing ever.
I would not have been able to do that.
No, and I was like, can we just like give it a couple of days?
Yeah.
Like I'm not really doing well. But then, we take him back to the house, and there's a lot of other things that happen in between. And they leave his body in a room, like obviously with ice packs and stuff. So he's not like, so he's got to be cool.
Okay.
But they, it was kind of nice to have the body there for a few days. So usually they have it there for a week, but I think it was like 3 or 4 days that we had him there. And it was just so nice to just like touch him. And it'd be cold, but like touch him and talk to him. And I'd be like my friend Quinn reached out and they sent flowers, and his family, a lot of people sent flowers, and I would be able to tell him. And that was nice. Like that was cool because I feel like, if we just if he disappeared or they took his body, I'd be like, fuck, like, I don't know. I guess I've never really dealt with it any other way than that. So I was like, it was hard. Like so I was like, oh, this is nice. But it was interesting seeing how grief is like my understanding of it is, it's the only unpredictable emotion. Yeah. You know, like everyone, like if you're happy, someone's happy. Like their tail's wagging.
Yes.
Someone's angry, you can really feel it. Like grief is like, fuck, I don't know what is going to happen. Like for me, when Dad went, like, I'm away. I got to go. I got to be in the woods. I got to go for a walk. I got to be away from everyone. Mm-hmm. My brother turned into like the commander in chief and was like, we're doing this, like very proactive. Mm-hmm. Like my sisters, like fully embodied their beautiful feminine energy and being like my sisters, Sarah's and Rose, like just being that mother energy and making sure everyone's fed, everything's good, like no one has to worry about anything. Like the kids are good, and also seeing their young boys, like who you met, see the body and them realizing what death is in real time was wild, because they were also in the room. I think that they weren't in the room, but to see the body, and then Koro is what his granddad in New Zealand, like he's asleep now, and them saying goodbye, and it was like, It's a lot going on.
Yeah. I like, though, that you said that unpredictable emotion. I don't think I've ever heard it explained that way or defined that way. And it's so true.
Yeah.
Because you can be grieving and you can be laughing and you can be crying.
Like
and
now.
yes, we can laugh about it, but it doesn't mean that it's funny.
Take away the hurt.
Or the hurt or the pain from it. And it also is so unpredictable, like when it comes upon you, that it's like so unexpected.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, it's like anger. You know when somebody's angry. You know when somebody's sad. You know when somebody's happy. It's like grief. You don't know.
You have no idea.
You have no idea.
Because that's the thing too. Like I could be having the best day ever, but miss and feel funny about my dad.
Yeah.
Or be like, Dad would be like so happy. Like I'm so proud that Dad would love this, but I'm still like hurting, and it's that deep grief. Like it's really, you don't know what you're gonna feel.
No.
But it's there.
What has like going through this experience, grief, like what was the biggest change that it made in your mindset?
I just think it's so humanizing, you know, like it turns you, like you just realize like, oh, fuck, like nothing really matters, right? Like all is love and happiness is kind of the goal.
Yeah.
Like that's all it is.
It's so true. Like when you're down in that hospital and you just want to look up and see the people that you love, like that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And you want the people you love to show up and be there.
Isn't it also wild that like when I saw Alex Warren talk about this, he's like, when his parents died, his dad died, your whole world just ended and you walk outside and nothing changed. I'm like, oh my God. I remember that. I was in the hospital when my dad dies and I'm like, felt like my brain was exploding with this emotion and like tears, I'm sweating, I'm everything. And I go outside, I'm like, surely everything just ended.
Yeah.
And no one cared. Cars are still going.
Yeah.
Police are still out there.
Totally.
Trees are moving, birds are chirping. I'm like,
such a good point.
I'm like, this is crazy. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah, no, I remember that too. I walked out of Cedars-Sinai, like holding a box of like Nick's stuff in his hospital room because I had to like take everything down. And I'm like walking to the parking garage to the car, and it is like the most surreal thing. You're like, my life just ended, and everyone else is just like driving their cars, doing their thing,
and they don't get it.
And they don't get it. They don't know.
So interesting.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. You did, I remember you telling me in voice notes again that and I think this is really cool and really inspiring for people that know that someone's going to die and it still has time with them. I remember you like sat down with your dad and interviewed him.
Yeah. So
and
cool.
and videoed it.
Yeah, I got to watch it back. I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched him back yet? Where'd you come up with that idea? What gave you that idea? It's so cool, Harry. I mean, like the fact that you do have that for your children one day, for you one day. I think, you know, when you do watch it, you might get inspired to like do something with it. Like how'd you come to think of that?
I think it was because I had all my podcast equipment because I was going to record solo episodes in New Zealand because I didn't know how many I had banked.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, if I can muster up the courage to be able to film my podcast while I'm like doing a solo episode, just try and make it fun, whatever.
Yeah.
Because obviously you got to keep business moving forward. But then I remember I sat there and I was like, because when you know someone's going, like it's such a blessing. Like it's obviously the worst case.
Yeah.
But to know that like that's the day that they're checking out.
Yeah.
You can kind of think of like, fuck, what's everything I need to say and do before then?
Yes.
And that was kind of where it started. I started looking at like books of like questions to ask your dad, like questions to like ask your mom and ChatGPT, like every question ever that you could ever think of. And I'm like, well, I should probably just record this. Cause like the first thing that you forget is their voice, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, well, let's get their voice.
Yeah.
And I told him and I'm like, let's just not tell everyone.
I feel like your dad would have had a cool voice.
Yeah, he's funny.
Like a raspy voice.
Yeah, no, he had the biggest hands too. He had like fat sausage fingers. It's crazy. My sister, Sarah, was obsessed. Is that why you call people
sausages?
No. But I remember we sat down for an hour and a half and he was so exhausted by the end of it. And I was like, please just like give me a little bit more. But it was kind of the big point of why I did Let's Marry Harry, because that seeing the love, like in his last moments of him talking about my mom and life and all that stuff, I was like, fuck, like it'd be so good to have that. But then also I'm like seeing my sisters and their husbands and their kids and everything that they get to go home to and like all that stuff, like how special that is. And And I'm like, wow, I don't have that yet, but one day I will. So I better record the stuff and like better have a message for my kids because they're going to want to meet him. And I better have just all these things ready for me. And then I remember it was so stupid, but thank God we had it. But I was like trying to edit it. I've never edited a podcast in my life. And it's kind of annoying trying to sync up the audio and the clap and all this stupid shit. And it was like pissing me off because I didn't want to send it to editors because my dad kind of talks a bit crazy. And I'm like, I don't want anyone to see this. But we waited until maybe it was like the day he passed. I was like, oh, me and dad did this. I said it in the family group chat. And then there was another thing that I had to edit a little bit that took a little bit longer, which I also sent through. And it was really nice. It was like cool. And it felt nice to have that for everyone.
It's really cool that you did that. And I think one day when you do rewatch it, like I already have an idea of what you could do with it. You know, we love to make ideas. So I'll tell you later what my idea is. I think it's really special what you did.
Yeah, it's good.
Like if Nick would have been able to talk, I don't know if I would have thought of that. And I hope I would have, but I don't know if I would have.
It's hard.
Because everything's crashing down. Everyone's coming down. It's crashing down. You know somebody's dying. And it's like the fact that you like thought of that and did it and made it happen and that you have it is so beautiful. Because like you said, like the voice is like so special. And I'm grateful. Like Nick has so many recordings of him singing and talking. So like Elvis and I listen to it all the time.
Oh, you're good. Yeah.
And Nick had such a weird, special voice. And like Elvis hears it. It's so cool.
Oh, that's nice.
It's really cool that you did that. Well, so your dad passes and you get back to LA and I reach out and ask you if you want to come to a Christmas concert with me. And in true Harry form, you just say yes because you have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah, I've never done that before.
Well, yeah. Well, this I think was fascinating. I learned as we're driving downtown together, because I took you to Jennifer Hudson's Christmas concert, that you grew up not being allowed to sing Christmas carols.
Yeah.
Didn't even really celebrate Christmas, never had a Christmas tree or Christmas gifts.
No, we did New Year's.
Okay. And this was going to be your first ever Christmas concert. And I was like, wait a second. I mean, I like sing. Do you know my wake up alarm is a Christmas carol?
I bet it is.
Like on a daily basis, like in July, I wake up to ching, 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 ching.
No, you don't.
Ching-a-ling, ching. Yeah. Partly because I don't know how to change it, but it still makes me happy.
There's no way you love it that much.
No, it does make me happy. Like, what a great way to wake up.
No, sure.
Ching, 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 ching. Anyway, and we're driving down, and I was so happy to learn that I was taking you to your first Christmas concert.
Yeah.
And that it was going to be Jennifer Hudson's. But also, you're like, my dad died. I want to get married. I want to have kids. I want to have a house. I was with my dad and I was so sad thinking that like, he'll never meet my wife and he'll never meet my kids. And I remember thinking to myself like, oh my God, Harry, like you're 27, you have so much time. You know, I had been married twice already and I'm like, don't rush it. It's like, you have so much time. And you should, you know, keep playing the field. You're okay. But you had this like intense goal.
Yeah.
And I think obviously when you see death, you think of life and you think of like, what am I doing with my life? How can, you know, and so all these questions arise. I mean, is that why, like before your dad died, did you have any of these? I want to get married. I want to now. I mean, because you were very much like, no, Amanda, I want to get married now. I want to start having kids now. I want to buy a house now. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I think I've always like wanted to do that, but I never really gave it the energy or the time, right? Like I feel like I was just too kind of consumed by doing whatever the fuck I wanted.
Yeah.
And I realized that, you know, love and relationships are a little bit more effort than like just pleasing yourself and just not really caring. So I was like, and also like I didn't really give it like the energy or like the, I don't know, like the thought. I was just like, oh, this is nice. Maybe she's the one, whatever else, but like, who cares? And I didn't really, I think I was always a little bit reserved and like holding myself back a little bit because afraid of like getting hurt or afraid of whatever else. But now I'm just like, well, okay, worst case that happens is I get my heart broken. And that's so good because that's a good reset. Sometimes you need a reset.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to cry. You need to like mourn someone.
Yeah.
And
death is a good reset.
It's the best. Well, like, not the best one, but.
It's not the best one, but it resets you. It's like definitely gives you a reset. Makes you question everything.
Everything. Yeah. So I think after that, I was like, oh, you know what? I got to put energy into this. And also, like, I don't really go out anymore. Like, I don't drink. Like, I don't really hang out with too many people. I just hang out with the dogs. And I'm like, I should probably have someone else who wants to do this stuff too.
Did you stop drinking because of your dad too? Was that part of it?
Oh, I think it was like, it's always there. Like, it was always like a thing of to not really do it as much, because I see that like addiction tendency in our family, like not only with him, but everyone else. And I think that like to clock that and be like, oh, even when I realize when I'm like the saddest is when it consumes me. Yeah. When I like, you know, it's so funny when my dad, when he did go that day, I quit nicotine and antidepressants.
I remember.
And I think kratom too. It was like 3 things I was fully addicted to. I stopped.
Yeah, I remember you were like cold turkey.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm gonna feel shit anyway. I mean,
reset.
Yeah, but also the antidepressants probably would have helped. But I was like, I want to feel this feeling. I want to cry. I want to be so upset about this. I want to be numb, which is also nice. Like, it's so nice to cry about someone. Yeah, I love it. It's so good.
I know. It is important to cry. Are you a Cancer? Your birthday's in May?
No.
No. What are you?
Gemini.
You're Gemini. I can see that.
Oh, well, I hope so. That's what I am.
Geminis are also emotive, though, and have a lot of empathy. Elvis is a Gemini.
Is he? He's my best friend.
I just wondered about you being a Cancer, because they're very emotional, and you are very emotional, and I love that you let yourself cry.
So good.
Yeah, it's so good. It's important to cry.
You always feel better after it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like whenever I cry about Nick, I feel like it just makes me feel closer to him. Like it's a good way to like feel the feelings.
I wish I cried more about my dad, to be honest. Yeah. Like I went on his birthday and I poured the beer on his.
You poured a Corona,
diamond.
Right?
Yeah, on his diamond. It was like, I don't really drink it too much. I poured it on it. I cried. I was like, this is so funny. He would laugh.
Yeah.
But then after that, I felt so good. I'm like, oh, fuck, it's so nice to cry. Like,
yeah.
I just wish more times when I think about him, I cry more, but it's more just like, oh, he would find this funny.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's a great way to feel like you're close to your dad too, though. I love how he had such a sense of humor. I wish I could have met your dad.
You would have loved him.
I bet I would have.
You probably would have flirted with you a little bit too much. I felt very uncomfortable. We would call him Mr. Inappropriate. Like, he wouldn't stop. I'm like, Dad, you have to chill out.
It's like, calm down, Dad.
Yeah, like, come on. Like, it's fine. Like, even before he went, the nurse, he's like, I'm going to tell everyone you're my last love affair. I'm like, Dad, you've just been filled up with Valium and like drugs. You should not be talking and flirting right now. You should be on cloud 9.
He has to go out with a bang.
He literally was trying. He was trying his best to go out with a bang.
Okay, so after this Christmas concert, and I feel like we solidified our bestie-ship. Mm-hmm. We start hiking, and you're like, I'm doing a show. I'm doing a show with Netflix, and I'm gonna get married. And I was like, what? Harry, no.
Yeah.
And I was like, if this is happening, I have to be there somehow.
You said that, yeah. You're like, I'm gonna be there.
I was like, I gotta protect you. I was like,
protect them.
I was I felt very protective over you because I love you so much, and I was like, I'm gonna make sure whoever this woman is worthy. Yeah. And first of all, if you don't know this about Harry Jowsey, he's a huge go-getter. You have a lot of dreams and a lot of goals, and you are persistent, and you're a hustler, and you are constantly creating, constantly putting yourself in the room and getting your like foot in the door, which is, I think, like, you know, again, not many people in Hollywood do that. A lot of people sit back and wait for things to come, and you're just like, nope, I'm bringing it to you. Is that how this show came to life? Did you say to Netflix, I want to get married, come up with a show? Or how did that happen?
They called me and they're like, are you comfortable with this idea? And it was kind of like divine timing. And I'm like, would love that.
I love that.
Yeah, one of the people there called me and was like, okay, well, how do you feel about this idea? I'm like, perfect. He's like, okay, give me 2 weeks. We're going to figure it out and we'll come back to you. And then that was it. And then it just started to like roll. And then like, would you want to do it with like Alex Cooper and her husband? And I'm like, yeah, it'd be sick. And then she was pretty hands-on in the whole casting process.
And we would be on hikes talking about the show, getting you ready. And like, I'm just saying all this because I want people to understand like how's like you were ahead in the game. Like you had relationship books that you were reading. They were by your bedside table. Like how to be a good husband.
That's right.
You were literally like studying up on how to be in a relationship, how to be the best version of yourself. Like doing the work before you started this show.
I fully forgot that I was doing that.
You were doing the work.
I was so head in.
I was like, Harry, I've been married twice and I never read any relationship books.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Oh my God, I was going crazy.
Yes,
I was,
you were.
I was like, really, I didn't, because I think the biggest thing was, it's like, I don't want to waste anyone's time. And I was very apparent on the show. I told a lot of the girls.
And you really wanted to get married. I was like, are you actually going to get married? And you were like, I hope so. I really hope she's there. I hope my bride is there. And I'd be like, okay. And then you came over to my house and I fully like gave you a 4-hour therapy session.
You did. Did you have a notepad and you're asking every
notes.
Question about every relationship ever and why it didn't work and everything like that?
I wanted to know, before we started the show, I wanted like to know the history. I wanted to know who you've dated.
We were going crazy.
Yeah. And we like went through all of them and like what relationships and like how and why and what you loved about them, what you didn't, why they fell apart, what you're looking for now. So like we went into this show with like, you were ready. You were ready to meet these ladies.
It's pretty wild to think about all that.
What do you remember? Because the first episode will be out when this podcast comes out. So like, what do you? For 7 release on August 5th? Oh, wow. That's exciting. So like, what do you remember about that first day? I remember you being very nervous, but like, what do you remember? Yeah.
I was so scared. I remember because it was just, a first season of a show, there's no real, like, it's kind of just
no real
like,
script. Yeah.
No real script. Like, no.
This isn't Bachelor 37.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they didn't want it to be like that too. So they were just like, oh, we want it to be its own thing and feel so different. So I remember just like, I saw you guys, we had that last chat, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to go see the girls. And I walked down. I think I blacked out because I was like, holy fuck. Yeah, all these people are here and they're all amazing. And like they put their life on pause. They signed up, they applied, they went through months of auditions. Yeah. For me, it's crazy. Like I felt like so guilty and I felt so overwhelmed because I'm like, oh my God, this is happening. Like this is such a big show.
Yeah.
These are beautiful, incredible people. And for me, like, isn't that, I was like, this is wild. Like what a blessing. But I remember that walking and seeing them and I was like, do I kiss them on the cheek? Like, do I hug them? And I was just like, I'm just going to hug everyone because I don't want anyone to get upset that I kiss one person and kiss the other.
Which came, that came too.
That did happen. Spoiler, kiss pretty much everyone.
Well, you got to kiss everyone. But like, there was some,
a lot of kissing.
The girls were getting heated about who was kissing first and not kissing. And I mean, I get that. I understand.
Yeah. But I remember that first, and then the first 2 nights were the hardest because trying to like essentially speed date everyone.
Yes.
And I think because it was never been done before, everyone kind of thought maybe it would be like The Bachelor. So everyone is coming in hot with their big information on their lives. And that was good. But it was like, it was hard for me to try and remember everything. And I'd have to ask the producers like, okay, if I'm going to go see her again, just tell me what I forgot because I just had like a really intense conversation with this. Yeah.
No, you were like, by the end of that first night, you were like a deer in headlights. I remember feeling so, I'll say bad for you, but not bad for you because obviously you're doing this amazing show and you have these amazing girls that are here for you. But like you looked so just depleted and then you had to sleep in that house. Like you didn't even get to like go away and have your own Harry time. You had to stay in that house with the girls. And so, I mean... It was a lot. It was a lot. Like I got to go home and like sleep in my bed. I remember just like being like, I bet Harry just wants to be in his bed.
No, it was good. It was. It's hard to complain about being in a house with 20 beautiful women.
It's like, but you know when you're like, at the same time you're like, it is a lot. You need to
separate it. Yeah, decompress. Yeah, I think there was moments where I was like, oh, just wish I was home and taking a break from it, but. Because I think The Bachelor usually films over like 3 months and it's filmed over 5 weeks.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, it was like speed marriage
the last
101.
Episode
it wasn't speed dating, it was speed marriage. You watched this episode?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
The wedding's crazy.
No
so
spoilers.
Beautiful. It's so beautiful. No
spoilers. Okay.
It's either, if they watch episode 7, they're going to be like, oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really beautiful. You did really well.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
What do you hope people take away from watching the show?
I feel like this show is very humanizing for me because again, like the other shows is like toward the end it was like the sex aggressive show. Perfect Match is another hookup show. Like no substance, no real connection or emotion. It's this one, because of the pre-work that I was doing, because of losing my dad, that I fully forgot about, but I remember now. But all the pre-work that I was doing, and then also like the stuff with my dad and my sisters, and it being so much
close to home.
Yeah, close to home. Like when we got to New Zealand, it was like the first time I'd gone back since my dad had died, and it wasn't even a year since he'd passed, and we're there. And the first time I'd seen my sisters since, and the last time I saw them was at his deathbed.
Wow.
And all of those emotions, all that stuff, like.
And you have this new women in your life that you're bringing. Yeah. It's like,
it was like the mental gymnastics, and then also to be like, I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want to upset you. It's the hardest thing ever. So, to be honest, I don't know what I want anyone to get out of it, but like, hopefully, like maybe a better understanding on me instead of like a character that I've played in the past.
Yeah, because I think that there might be a reputation about you, but it's not who you are. It's not the Harry I know.
No.
Which is not. No, but it's not. It's not the Harry I know. And that's what, I mean, my goal on that show, anytime they interviewed me, that was my goal. I was like, no, like I know a different side of Harry, guys.
Trust me.
Trust me.
Hopefully you see it.
Trust me, there's a really good person in here. I hope it shines a light on that. Like I think it will, because you obviously are in a house, a beautiful house with 20 beautiful women. Things are going to happen. You're a young man and things should happen. That's how the story goes. But you also are a very kind person, and you cared about these ladies and you cared about why you were there. And I think that message will be very beautiful. I'm excited for people to see it.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope
but
so.
Just, be nice on social media, people.
Please.
How do you feel about how do you deal with nasty social media people?
I think I'm good with it now, to be honest.
Good.
Like, obviously it's not ideal, but I think when it's kind of always, I guess my North Star is my dad's death, right? Like, nothing matters. Nothing matters. Like, who cares? But also it's like, as soon as I turn my phone off, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, like people, if there's 10 mean comments, okay, it's on my phone. But if I go outside, everyone who says hi to me is so lovely.
Yeah.
So it's not real life.
Yeah. I love that.
So, and you can just block everyone.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
I do too. Yeah. The minute you say something rude, I'm like, sorry, bye.
Yeah.
You're not,
You're a loser.
We're not here for rudeness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to play 2 quick games. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is old Harry or new Harry. Okay.
Are we doing this?
No, this is next game.
Okay.
Staying out till 4 a.m. Old Harry or Harry now?
Old Harry.
Crying in front of friends. Old Harry? New Harry?
It's both Harrys.
It's both Harrys? You always cried, even back in the day?
No.
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 New Harry.
Yeah.
Okay. Saying no instead of people pleasing. Because I know you're a bit of a people pleaser. A little bit.
I think that's new Harry now.
Yeah, you're getting better at saying no. Remember when I was like, Harry, you gotta like be direct. Remember? And then you were like, and then you called me like, I was direct and it backfired. And I was like, shit.
And we stayed together. I remember that. I was like, I tried.
You're like, I did it, Amanda. I was direct and it didn't work. And I was like,
she wouldn't take that for an answer. She's like, no, sorry, that's not going to happen. I'm like, fuck.
Now what do I do?
Yeah.
Amanda didn't tell me what to do after that.
Yeah.
Taking a mental health day. Old Harry or Harry now?
It's probably Harry now. Oh, yeah, Harry now, but still don't really do that.
You don't really?
What's the next Harry?
Okay. Future Harry. Yeah, you can add future Harry in. Sleep until 10 a.m.
Never.
Not even, because I know that's not you now, but not even old Harry.
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, maybe if it was hungover.
Yeah, if you want to see Harry at the gym, folks, get there at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
He is there working out. Ask someone for help. Old Harry or Harry now?
Probably Harry now.
Okay. Reach out to a friend in need, because you're so good at this.
Always.
Yeah. You're so good at this. Like, for listeners, like literally you do random check-ins. And also if I say like I'm having a bad day, like there's one time you like left me a whole like video and you were like dancing around just to like cheer me up. You probably don't even remember that. I saved it. I look at it sometimes on bad days.
No. To make it worse.
No, it makes it better. Believe in signs. Old Harry or Harry now?
Harry now. For sure. Love signs.
Pray. Old Harry now?
Old Harry would have never even thought that I'd be doing that. But now it's like a daily ritual.
Oh, wow. Love that. Take a social media break. Maybe
Never, Harry.
Never, Harry. Maybe
No way.
future Harry?
No, I love
No,
it
you
so
love
much.
social media.
I love it.
Okay.
I love TikTok.
Okay, the last thing of the day is a big part of this podcast, Harry, is inviting the community into this conversation because I think it's really important to, when you know this pain, it's like, it's nice to get people to feel like that they know this pain. You know what I mean?
They know the pain.
So my question from the community to you today is, when you know someone's about to die or dying, like you did with your dad, what's the best advice you can give them?
Just showing up. Don't make it about yourself.
Yeah.
Just be there and be all good and be like, because say if you're in my position and you're about to go see your dad pass, it's like, well, I'm going to have forever to feel pain and hurt. I don't want that person those last days to be anything but joy and happiness.
Yeah.
But if it's, say your friend is dealing with the loss of a loved one, again, same thing, just being there and showing up. Like whenever I've had a friend who's lost someone now, or the greatest thing was when my dad passed and I had friends text me like, hey, I'll fly to New Zealand. We don't have to do anything. I just want to be there, make sure you're good. Like that, to me, like that is the greatest thing you can do.
Yeah.
Because grief, again, it's an unstable, unregulated emotion. You don't know where it's going to go. But there could be days where you want to talk to everyone. There could be days where you want to talk to no one. You don't know what you're going to feel, where you're going to go. But to make sure you have that you're there for whatever decision that person wants to do, then you're good. And I think that's the most important thing. Like just having human connection in those dark days, because it's so easy to feel alone and that your world is crumbling and that no one cares, because that's exactly how it felt, right? You're like in that room, your world just ends. Holy fuck, I go outside, no one cares.
Yeah.
But to be that friend that is like, hand on your shoulder, I care, I'm here. We don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
With you. Yeah.
The best thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My advice to this question I'm stealing from you is like record them, like get them to answer some questions, get some things like so that you have these memories. Photos are great, but like to have like how they talk or how they just see how they walk or what, you know what I mean? Like if they're able to, like, I just think like those videos are priceless.
And get a diamond too.
Yeah, and get a diamond. And then the last thing, the podcast is titled Good Grief, because I do believe that grief can teach us so many beautiful things, and that when grief happens in your life, it feels so awful. But I think as time goes on, you start to realize the silver linings in grief and like the beautiful things that it can teach us. So what's your good grief moment? Like when you learned something beautiful from grief?
That I feel like life really begins after death, for sure. Like that you really appreciate everything. And again, like you really don't sweat the little things, like at all. So how I look at it is like, wow, it's all good and everything's great. And in 100 years, nothing will matter. Yeah. So
that's a great answer.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you so much.
Thanks for coming on the pod.
Thank you.
My first guest. You nailed it.
That was great.
Great.
Guys, please give us 5 stars and download it and drop a comment.
Okay. See,
and
I don't know how to say this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys, if you did enjoy today's episode and you're excited for more of these incredible conversations, please subscribe. Please give Amanda 5 stars because she deserves it and it helps the show way more than you know. And if you had a favorite part of this conversation today, drop a comment down below and let us know.
You're such a pro.
It's my job.
Love you.
Love you so much.
Bye.
Bye.